Up until 2021, companies were focused on growth at all costs. Well, now capital is more expensive than ever. And that's why the theme for many companies over the next several years will be capital efficient growth. So what are some ways you can focus on capital efficient growth? Let me tell you how. Hi guys, I'm Jason Patel, co-founder and CEO of Open4j AI. On this channel, we'll help you drive revenue, generate sales, and meet your quota. By the way, this video is brought to you by the wonderful people at GTM Partners. GTM Partners is an analyst and advisory firm serving B2B companies. They help solve common GTM problems across sales, marketing, customer success, and product. Capital efficient growth has three pillars of capital. The first one is obvious, but the other two are just as important. These are the three capital layers of capital efficient growth. First up, financial capital, of course. This is the obvious one. This includes profitability, cash flow, strategic investments, and your balance sheet, which includes assets, debt, and equity. Now, the second one is human capital. This is the skills, knowledge, experience, and the abilities possessed by employees within your company. And the final one is cultural capital. This is the collective values, beliefs, behaviors, and social norms that shape your company's identity and influence its operations. This also includes how they change as a company grows and succeeds or struggles. Your culture is very important. So how do you use these three layers to grow without burning through your balance sheet? Here's my first tip. Number one, select investors and board members who offer significant value and take full advantage of their expertise. In a survey amongst business leaders asking how often they seek advice from their investors and board members regarding go-to-market strategies, a mere 15% reported they frequently consult with their investors and board members, with an additional 25% saying they do so occasionally. Surprisingly, over 60% rarely or never seek their input, and 15% believe their investors offer no valuable advice. Here's a golden rule for entrepreneurs with a board. There should be no surprises during a board meeting. If there's important or stressful news, share it with your board members before the board meeting. So think about it like this. You're gearing up for a big board meeting and you want to look good. The shiny, successful CEO type. If you brought in 1,000 new customers and 200 walked away, you might want to just rave about the 1,000 customers that you won and sweep the 200 losses under the rug. It's like wanting to tidy up the house before guests come over. I get it. You want to impress. But here's a thought. Those investors and board members, they're not just there to nod and clap. They're loaded with skills and knowledge that can actually make your job easier. They're on your team for a reason. So when you hit a problem, don't hide it. Ring up your investor or board member squad. They might have just the right play to turn things around. They could be the ace up your sleeve. Instead of playing keep away, let them in on the game early. Bring them on board, no pun intended, when you first spot trouble ahead. It's not waving a white flag. It's playing it smart, playing your pieces correctly, and staying on top of things like a good CEO should. And just remember, looping in your investors and board members can turn a tough spot into a big win. So keep them updated at least on your monthly company updates. Keep it real, keep it clear, and use that bench of yours to hit your business goals. Here's tip number two. Don't throw people at a problem. It's just as bad as throwing money at a problem. When you're facing a big go-to-market problem, it's tempting to hire more people. Low sales, throw more sales rep. Marketing falling short, bulk up the marketing crew. Tech development dragging, add more developers. Yet, smart hiring waits for a clear picture of the issue. Here's why. You want to hire smart, not fast. Jumping the gun on hiring can fatten the payroll without pumping up your productivity or earnings. Hitting pause means you'll only add people who will tackle real problems, which keeps your spending smart and your cash flow happy. Onboarding takes time. New employees don't just start and speed things up. Your current star employees have to slow their pace and their role to train the new employees. This means you won't see that productivity boost for a while. You also want to know your needs. Really dig into your GTM problem or whatever problem it is that you're facing. Once you get it, you'll know who exactly you need to fix it. This means hiring folks with the killer skills for your special challenges, not just any warm body. So hold off on that hiring blitz. Understanding your GTM problems or any other business problems helps you recruit the right people and get the right solutions, not just adding more salaries. Your business and your bank account will thank you. Here's tip number three. Focus on EBITDA. So what is EBITDA? EBITDA is earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization. At most companies, the CEO and CFO are concerned with EBITDA. The other executives are focused on other metrics like net revenue retention, annual recurring revenue, retention, etc. These are really important too, don't get me wrong. In the pursuit of growth that doesn't break the bank, EBITDA stands out as your financial North Star. For GTM leaders, knowing the ins and outs of your profit and loss is non-negotiable to understand how you're contributing to the big picture. Get everyone on the same page. So let's break it down. Not all sales opportunities are created equal. Different markets mean different costs to get customers, customer acquisition cost, different rates at which they stick around, churn, and how much they're worth over time, LTV, lifetime customer value. And this means they need varying levels of support. Case in point, landing 100 new customers in a high profit market paints a very different picture for your quarter compared to achieving the same in a lower profit area. Seems obvious. Moreover, renewing, upselling, and expanding 50 customers in your ideal customer profile with low service costs is a smarter move for your profitability over doing the same for high-cost customers. Again, this seems obvious, but ignoring EBITDA and leaving it for the CFO and CEO to worry about means you're giving up control. Without this insight, you may be forced to make tough calls on cutting budgets and jobs to stay afloat because that's the only move you have left. So empower yourself with options. Stay informed and proactive with EBITDA to ensure your strategies align with profitable growth, and these things will keep you in the driver's seat. Here's tip 4. Use compensation to drive your go-to-market team alignment. Here's the deal. To get your team all in on growing without just burning through cash, reward them for bringing in money and doing it smartly. For the sales big guns, more of their bonus comes from sales numbers. Still, they've got skin in the game to hit company goals for cash in the bank and profits. But it's not just about sales. Every team, every role should aim to spend smarter and work more efficiently. Amazon is a great example of this. Even though they're a huge company, they still do a great job of being cost efficient. By making cost saving a part of everyone's goals, right down to the last person and the newest employee, you're nudging them to think about making and saving money. The moment people's bonuses are tied up to the company's cash and profit, that's when you'll see eyes light up about finances in those big meetings. It keeps everyone in the same boat. Bottom line is that if you want it done, make it part of the scorecard. Tip 5. Everyone is on the GTM team. Go-to-market encompasses revenue operations, RevOps, customer success, CS, and product development as well. Every team member plays a crucial role in driving 3 core things: brand, pipeline, and revenue. It's vital for leadership to clearly articulate how each role impacts these areas. So here's a real-world analogy. Consider a hospital scenario. Surgeons are praised for saving lives, as they should be, but they rely on an entire team, from nurses to cafeteria staff, to operate effectively. If one role fails, there's a chance the whole system collapses. Similarly, everyone in a company contributes to its success, echoing the interconnectedness seen in healthcare, hospitals, and the other really important things in life. Let's keep this simple. For your business to grow and crush it, you need everyone on board, all in, from the person who welcomes guests to the building to the executives calling the shots. When getting your team on the same page, pay attention to brand awareness, pipeline, and finances. Here's what I mean by those 3 things. Brand awareness. So think about it like this. Every single action your crew takes affects how people see you. If you're scouting for new talent or coding your next big thing, you're directly shaping your company's reputation. Every move counts. Your sales pipeline. This is a team effort. The marketers bring in the buyers while the tech team upgrades the product. Simple. We're talking about a full court press every day to pump up those sales numbers and keep everything from slipping through the cracks. Everyone on the team is a sales rep, theoretically. Finally, money matters. Revenue. It's leadership's job to be transparent. It's everyone's job to make sure spending is smart and future cash flow looks solid. It's a team effort. Wrapping up, think about smart spending. Gone are the days when cheap money was everywhere. Now it's time to get smart about spending effectively. Here's the deal. Your task is to make sure every buck from investors, whether equity or loans, really counts by bringing in more revenue and boosting your business's value. And so here's the ultimate bottom line. By focusing on earning more through what you do best and keeping a healthy cash flow, your business can depend less on outside funding just to survive. You are in control of your own destiny. All right, that's it for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It goes a long way in helping me make more videos for viewers just like you. I want to help you and your business drive revenue and generate leads. And of course, this video is brought to you by GTM Partners. GTM Partners is an analyst and advisory firm serving B2B companies. They help solve common GTM problems across sales, marketing, customer success, and product. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video.